Hey, this is Cliff for Cliff Notes. I'm on the Blue Shadow here in Luxor, Egypt. This is the cruise ship that we take for 4 days during our annual Earth Ancients Egypt tour. It's our 7th annual, actually. And I have a part 2 that I want to talk about for Cliff Notes, which is the Colossi. And I have written an article that compares 2 types of Colossi, which are referenced as Ramses II sculptures. And the odd thing about it is AI has identified not only some unique cutting techniques, but also a unique way of illuminating the sculpture with a sanding and polishing technique that's just come to light to us. AI is giving us a whole different perspective because it takes all the known knowledge and then with correct prompts can give you an idea of just what was taking place in these early pre-Diluvian sculptures. Now, when I say pre-Diluvian, that's before the Old Kingdom. That's probably about 9,500 BC, if not earlier. These are terms that the Egyptological community does not want to hear about. They can't bend that far, but we are faced with the fact that these sculptures are done prior to the pharaohs. And what I discovered using AI, ChatGPT, and so what we have discovered through AI is the fact that these earlier sculptures are not artificially cut, meaning that we can't proclaim Chris Dunn's theory that these are machined. The level of craftsmanship is beyond anything we've ever seen before, and AI is identifying that. They have taken this one sculpture known as the Ramses II that's in Memphis, currently reclined, it's on its back. They have used a technique of polishing, sanding, and carving of this major sculpture. It's approximately 36 feet high. It was cut from a block of about 250 tons. And as you can see from these photographs, it's beautiful. It is elegant. But what AI is showing us is that they had a technique of refinement that is off the charts. We don't know how they refined it. And if you look at this comparison, you can see that the Ramses II sculpture that is in the new Grand Egyptian Museum in Cairo looks different. And the claim that Egyptologists make is that these 2 sculptures were together in front of a temple. Well, they do have a similar look, but the head is different. The elegance of the musculature in the Memphis sculpture is much more defined, and the Cairo Ramses II is much more heavy and not as refined. And so they are separated by several thousand years, and my guess is probably between 4 and 7 to 10,000 year separation, which makes the earlier version quite unique. Look at the shine on the Memphis Ramses, compare it to the Cairo Ramses, and you get a sense of just how different they are. And although the Middle Kingdom Ramses, which is what we consider the Cairo Ramses, is elegant and it's a nice piece of work, it isn't as complex and as finished as the Memphis Ramses. So something's going on here. We don't know what. We know there's a technology involved. Again, AI has shown us that the technology isn't a machine, but there is some technology being applied, which is beyond our understanding right now. So that's it for this week's version of Cliff Notes. Stay tuned for some more, and we'll bring it to you from Egypt, where we're hanging out.